welcome to Cooking with Deb, and today I'm going to make sweet and sour pork chop. And I'm going to start my water, and I'm going to cook rice with my pork with it. So I'm going to, it makes your meal more fuller. So if you're stretching your meals, you can add rice or help stretch your meals, and you can also add more peppers in that if you want. You can add the different colored peppers, the yellow ones and the orange ones if you want to make it more fancier or to bulk your meal up more. But I'm doing peppers and onions. I'm going to fry them up, and then we're going to mix together our sauce for our sweet and sour. Okay, we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back, and I got a tablespoon of water here. I'm going to mix a tablespoon of cornstarch in with that. I'm going to leave this one right now. So, I'm going to mix this together. Whisk it together or whatever. Well, maybe I need a spoon. Help get the bottom off there. Okay, and then we're going to mix this in with I got an 8-ounce thing of pineapple juice from the can of pineapples. And we're going to put that in with that. Okay, and then we're going to put a third of a cup of brown sugar, a third of a cup of white wine vinegar, rice wine vinegar. I'll get it right. I'm going to mix this together. Okay, give me one. Okay. This is 3 tablespoons of ketchup. And mix that in there too. And then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Maybe. 1. And 2. Okay, and we're going to mix this all together. And it's going to be our sauce. And we're going to finish frying our stuff and get our rice cooked, and we'll be back. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm getting our onions and peppers cooked. Our water's boiling for our rice. Now, it's only going to be me and my husband, so I'm going to do 1 cup of rice. But if you have more, if you have like 2 or 4 people, you can do up to 2 cups of rice. And if you need more than that, do a little bit more. You have more than 4 people. So 4 servings is like 2 cups of rice. So this will be enough for me and my husband. Plenty enough. And I got this pretty well done, and I'm going to add a little bit of garlic in mine. A good teaspoon or whatever of garlic. 1 clove maybe. And then I'm going to take my pineapple that I have from my can that I cut up. You're supposed to use sliced pineapple, like chunk pineapple, but I had like ring pineapple, so I just cut it up. So I'm just going to let this cook. And let this cook. Okay, now I do have pork that I made the other day. But if you're doing it right now, like if you're making pork with it, like you can bread your pork and fry your pork. But I have a pork chop left from the other day, or a pork steak left. So I cut it up, and we're just going to dump that in there to warm it up because it's already cooked. So that you can use your leftovers this way too. Okay, we're going to let this finish up, and then we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, we're back. I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper and some salt, a little bit. I don't want to over salt it because the soy sauce is in there. And then we're going to add our mixture. Now this is going to thicken up, so I'm just going to stir it. Now this sauce is enough for 4 servings, I'm pretty sure, yeah. But let it thicken up a little bit. And if it gets too thick, you can add like broth to it, like chicken broth or whatever to it too, to thin it out a little bit. Or more pineapple juice. I'll let this cook a little bit. I'm going to give it a little taste. Not bad. I'll let this cook down a little bit. Just to thicken up just a little bit while our rice finishes up. I'm going to turn this on low. And we'll be back to show you it all when it's done. Welcome to Cooking with Deb, and come join us on Facebook or YouTube. And today we made sweet and sour pork. So, thanks for watching. Come visit.